how to make a character mannequin walk on a thick road slash footpath that is created using the landscape spline. Its body submerges in a thick road or a path. Please implement and show. Okay, so this is a question that is kind of easy to solve in a way, but I'll try to explain it in as much detail as possible. So to keep it simple, first, the landscape spline is just used for creating the roads or anything but related to the landscape, whereas the NPCs. So when you're using the landscape spline, you can only use it to animate various different types of vehicles and all that stuff. But whereas when we talk about NPCs, characters, and meta humans, you use a different spline for that. And I think it has been taught by the other instructor how to create a spline for your NPC as well, which is kind of the same blueprint. However, the setup is a bit different. So it is shown in the lecture that you can do it, and if you try to do it with the landscape spline, you will definitely encounter a lot of issues. And I'll just also, it said to please implement and show. Now the implementation would take a bit of time, so I went ahead and kind of set up the basic scene for you guys, and then I can just show you what you can and don't need to do basically. So I'll just quickly share that as well. So I think you guys should be able to see my scene. So this is basically a normal setup of your entire spline blueprint. And as you can see, I am in my landscape mode. I've just sculpted a few basic mountains. Now the logic that was taught in the lecture stays the same as to how to create this entire spline path. I'll just open that for a second, which is the DP underscore target spline. And if you guys want, I can definitely share this project with you all. Is not that complex. So this is a kind of different method of getting the target spline, but the logic stays the same for both the lecture as well as this particular sample that I'm showing you guys. This is just a more refactored version of it. So basically the whole setup for the splines will stay the same. All I'm doing is for my character, I'm adding the spline path, and that's pretty much all I'm doing. Next up in my scene, what I'm going to do here, and the spline logic is the same as taught to you guys in the lecture. Next up, I have set up my default spline, which is created in the blueprint. I've set up a simple kind of spline over here. So as you can see, I have adjusted it according to the height. I have increased the z-axis where we are on the mountain. So you can just click on any of these points and increase it up or down however you want, and then you can just place it somewhere right over here at this spot. So basically this is, you can consider this, I think this is what the student meant by a thick road or something, where there's like maybe a mountain or something like that. So I've added that as well. And in this particular character, I've just created a way to follow the spline. That is just an additional addition, but it will work regardless of this for you guys as well. And if I simply click on play, you can see that it will work by default. So it is climbing up the mountain and it is going down. So everything is working quite well. So yeah, don't use the landscapes splines if you want to try to implement this. Just stick to the one where you were taught about the adding the splines using the NPC characters, and everything should work quite well for you guys.